I'm here with Alex Vincent, who was Andy Barkley in Child's Play 1 and 2. How's it going?
It's going pretty good.
How often do you do these kind of things?
I don't know, I do them as often as I can, really. This is my 4th time at Screamfest. I probably do, 10 a year throughout the country.
How old are you when you got casted for part 1? You were pretty young, right?
Yeah, I was 6.
What's that like for a 6-year-old to be, involved in kind of a horror movie? I mean, that's pretty harrowing, isn't it?
Well, yeah, I don't think the fact that it was a horror movie really had much to do with it. I was never afraid of the doll. It was never a scary situation or anything. But being in a movie at 6 years old and having the responsibilities of an adult, and especially coming back for a sequel and having that responsibility on you of doing a good job, and auditioning 3 or 4 times a week and memorizing lines constantly as a kid, it's a lot of work. You grow up a little faster than you should, I think.
Were you able to comprehend how huge this might actually get?
No, not at all. No, I didn't know. I didn't know what was going to come out of it. When they made the sequel, I realized that it was going to be a bigger deal than I thought it was, and that it was appreciated enough for them to make a sequel. I didn't know that they'd be doing 5 of them.
I don't know if you noticed this, but I was looking at Wikipedia this morning, and there's a rumor going around that there might be a part 6, and they might bring back Andy Barkley. What do you think about that? Would you be down with that if they brought you back for it?
I've heard this rumor. I don't know if it's true or not. There's nothing on IMDb about it because I looked and checked, but yeah, from what I hear, they'd probably bring back Justin Whalen, who was Andy Barkley in the 3rd film.
You were such a more convincing Andy Barkley. You should have been in part 3.
Well, thanks. I was 10 when they made the 3rd film. They wanted the character to be older. They wanted to be 17, go to military school, have a love interest, and I was too young, so I don't know. I mean, they've done continuity reasons. They could always bring back the original. It doesn't really matter, Half the people think I was the one in that movie anyway.
I hear you're doing a music thing. Is that still going on, or?
Well, I was in a band for a little while years ago, 4 years ago, and we were only together for about 4 months. And while we were together, People Magazine came and did a Where Are They Now interview with me. Right. So, I've been everyone thinks I'm in a band all the time. But I haven't been. I love music a lot. I make music on my computer. I don't really have a band. I don't really have any guys that... I'm not much of a musician myself. I'm a really big fan of Nine Inch Nails and Trent Reznor, and his way of going about making music on the computer is something that I like to do. So I don't know. I don't really play guitar well. I play piano a little bit. I don't have the best singing voice, so I don't really think I have a career in music.
Right.
But I write song lyrics and stuff. I've been doing that since I was a kid, so we'll see. I don't know.
Based on your popularity in these movies, I mean, do you get a lot of calls from independent horror films, or do you...
Well, since I've been doing these conventions the past 4 years, I've been offered a lot of independent roles. Lead roles, horror films, mostly all horror, some comedies, dramas, all kinds of roles that people have offered me, sent me scripts, talked about a possible date that they'd want to start shooting, come to an agreement about money over it, and then never hear back from them again. And this has happened about 6 projects probably in the past couple years. Right now there's about 4 others that are pending, that some of whom I haven't heard from in a while, some I don't know. It's weird. I am interested in doing something like that, and I would like to get out there and do something. And I think some people see a novelty of putting the kid from Child's Play in their horror movie, especially since I haven't really done anything in so long.
Well, thank you so much. It was good to... Oh, sure.
Dude, did you get a lot of ladies from Child's Play? Do you bust it out yeah, I'm that kid?
No. Absolutely not. I think that's the most obnoxious thing in the world. I mean, at these conventions, they come up to me, so that's a different thing. But no, I don't walk up and shake their hand. Hey, Alex Vincent, Child's Play. You remember me when I was 6? Any girl that I do get serious with ends up being called the Bride of Chucky by all of her friends.